Katie Thurston's new outlook says she could get hit by car and die. May 5, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. According to medical sources, the average age at which a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer is 62. A small number of women are diagnosed before the age of 40. Bachelorette Kate Thurston is part of the small number. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in February at just 34 years old. In her latest update with fans, Katie Thurston shared her new outlook on life after the shocking diagnosis. Why she's not taking cancer meds right now. Katie Thurston's cancer diagnosis has been a dramatic time for her. The diagnosis alone is a shock, but there have been many twists and turns in just a few months. When she was initially diagnosed, she was told that she had stage 3 cancer and needed chemo. However, after changing doctors due to a cross-country move, the Bachelorette star got a second opinion. The second doctor discovered that Katie Thurston has stage 4 breast cancer, but the cancer is hair-negative, which means chemo isn't the recommended course of treatment. Instead, the former reality star is on oral medication and a monthly injection. She just finished the first round of treatment, which she revealed made her very tired. In a new update to her Booby Broadcast Instagram channel, she said that she is still struggling with fatigue but has accepted that her body needs rest. So she rests when she can and hopes her energy levels will improve, that she's not taking the drugs. She's taking a break from the pills for a week, so her white cells can recover from the medication. Katie Thurston shares what if butterfly effect trend. Like many women, Katie Thurston initially ignored the lump in her breast. She thought it was another cyst like she had removed before. However, it didn't go away and became painful, so she got it checked out. That led to the cancer diagnosis. But in some cases, women do seek treatment early and are ignored by their doctors. In the butterfly effect trend on social media, one woman wondered if she would have been diagnosed earlier if the doctor hadn't dismissed her concerns. While Katie Thurston's experience was a little different, she related to the post. The Bachelorette star reposted it on Instagram. Bachelorette star Revel's new outlook says she could get hit by car and die. Katie Thurston has been extraordinarily open about every step of her cancer fight. She encourages other women to advocate for themselves. Part of shining a light on the battle is showing the good and the bad. In a voice message on her Booby broadcast, Katie Thurston got candid about her new outlook on life since the cancer diagnosis. She vowed to start living her life again like she was before the diagnosis. After all, she pointed out, she could have had cancer for a while without knowing it and still lived her life during that time. She shared a thought she had while walking to the store recently. She could get hit by a bus and die right then and there. So while she has cancer, it's not necessarily a death sentence. What do you think of Katie Thurston's new outlook on living her life like she doesn't have shocking new outlook? I could get hit by a car and die tomorrow. Why she's finally living like there's no tomorrow. Katie Thurston has never been one to stay quiet when life throws curveballs, but her latest perspective is something fans never saw coming. After surviving heartbreak, public scrutiny, and recently revealing deeply personal struggles, the former Bachelorette is embracing a whole new philosophy. One that, in her words, is based on the chilling yet empowering realization: I could get hit by a car and die tomorrow. This isn't just another celebrity catchphrase. This is Katie's new way of living, unapologetically real, fiercely present, and more spontaneous than ever. So what sparked this major shift? Chapter 1. A wake-up call in the mirror. It didn't happen all at once. Katie, 34, has lived through enough ups and downs since her breakout on The Bachelor Season 25 and subsequent reign as the Bachelorette. But sources say the past year changed her on a deeper level. After everything with her health, the whirlwind romances, and all the noise online, Katie just snapped out of it, an insider close to her inner circle reveals. She realized she spent so much time worrying about being perfect or pleasing everyone else. Katie herself echoed that sentiment in a recent Instagram Live. "I could literally get hit by a car and die. Why am I holding myself back?" she asked her fans, eyes wide with conviction. "You guys, life is way too short to live for other people's approval. Seriously." And just like that, she sparked a new movement, at least among her most loyal followers. Chapter 2: From Bachelor to Backlash and Beyond. Katie's journey in the Bachelor franchise was never smooth sailing. After standing out as the bold, no-nonsense contestant on Matt James' season, her time as the Bachelorette became one of the most talked about in franchise history. Her engagement to Blake Moynes ended abruptly. Then came her controversial relationship with fellow contestant John Hersey, and the criticism that followed. "She was portrayed like a villain by some and a hero by others," says Bachelor blogger Jenna Hart. "But at the end of the day, she's a woman who got caught in the franchise machine and had to find her way out." Katie later faced what she described as misdiagnoses, health scares, and mental exhaustion. In a since-deleted tweet, she hinted at struggles that no camera ever showed. But that, it seems, is part of what fueled her transformation. "You don't know how long you've got," Katie said in an April 2025 podcast interview. "So now I make decisions like, would I regret this if I died tomorrow?" Chapter 3: The Tattoo That Says It All. In true Katie fashion, she didn't just talk the talk, she inked it. On her left wrist now sits a minimalist design, a tiny car next to the word "now" in delicate script. "It's not morbid, it's motivating," Katie told fans. "It reminds me every day to live in the moment, because you just never know." Her new tattoo sparked an online frenzy. Some fans praised her for the raw honesty. Others said she was going through a post-crisis rebellion. Katie doesn't care. "This is the happiest I've been in years," she clapped back on TikTok. "Stop projecting your fears onto me." And with that, the world got a clear look at the new Katie Thurston. Bold, boundary-free, and no longer chained to the girl the world met in a sparkly gown. Chapter 4: No More Good Girl Games. Katie's attitude shift hasn't gone unnoticed by her exes. A source says Blake Moynes was surprised by her blunt new messaging but supports her from afar. Meanwhile, fans think John Hersey threw subtle shade in a now-viral Instagram post where he captioned a sunset photo. Some people move on from the past. Others tattoo it. Katie responded with a blunt lull in the comments. She's done with performative kindness. A close friend reveals she's not being mean. She's just not shrinking herself anymore. That newfound boldness is also spilling into her career. Chapter 5: Comedy, Chaos, and Katie Unfiltered. After a brief hiatus from the spotlight, Katie is back on stage, literally. She's been touring local clubs with a brutally honest stand-up comedy set called Dead Girl Walking. In it, she jokes about everything from her Bachelor days to her most recent cancer scare. "The doctors told me I might be dying, and my first thought was, but I haven't even unfollowed my ex yet," she joked in a set that went viral. The set ends with a bang and a serious message. Life's a comedy when you realize how little of it you actually control. So laugh and live, because you might not get another shot. The crowd usually responds with a standing ovation and maybe a few tears. Chapter 6: From Mortality to Momentum. Behind the dark humor lies a woman who's seen enough to know she wants more out of life. "Facing my mortality gave me momentum," Katie admitted in an emotional vlog posted to her YouTube channel. "I'm no longer waiting for someone else to save me, validate me, or choose me." And that shift shows in her friendships, in her body language, and even in her fashion choices. She's dressing how she wants, eating what she wants, and saying what she feels, says stylist Leo Grant, who worked with Katie for a recent shoot. This is Katie, unedited. Chapter 7: Dating on Her Terms. As for love, Katie isn't closed off, but she's not desperate either. Dating used to feel like this thing I had to do to stay relevant or prove I was lovable, she told Us Weekly. Now it's more like, do I want this person in my last day on Earth kind of energy? Her most recent romantic link was with a Seattle-based photographer named Micah. The two were seen grabbing vegan burgers and laughing hysterically at a dog park. Fans are divided. Some ship the new duo, others think Katie's just exploring. But one thing is clear, she's doing things her way. If it ends tomorrow, I don't want to have regrets, Katie posted on Instagram. So I say yes to everything that feels like a full-body yes. That's the new rule. Chapter 8. Breaking the Internet. Again? Perhaps the most shocking twist of all came when Katie dropped an unfiltered photo dump titled, "If I Die Tomorrow, Post These," featuring her skydiving, crying in a bathtub, hugging her mom, and dancing barefoot at 2 a.m. on the sidewalk. The photos broke her comment section. "You're scaring me, but also inspiring me. This is chaotic good energy. How do I live like this too?" Katie responded with a single sentence. Stop waiting for life to be perfect. It won't be. Chapter 9. A Future Unwritten and Unapologetic. Katie isn't laying out a 5-year plan. She's not talking about timelines or checklists. "I used to think I had to have everything figured out by now," she told fans in a recent Q&A. "Now I'm okay with not knowing. I'm okay with just living." She's planning a solo trip through South America. She might write a book. She might open a comedy club. Or she might not. "Maybe I just chill on a beach and drink smoothies," she said, laughing. "Either way, I'm living like every day might be my last, because it could be." Final chapter. The message that's moving everyone. Katie Thurston's transformation isn't just about tattoos or TikToks. It's about a shift in how we view our lives and deaths. She's reminding everyone, in the rawest way possible, that control is an illusion, that life is precious, and that waiting for the perfect moment might mean missing all of them. Get the tattoo, send the text, book the flight, she says, because you could get hit by a car and die tomorrow. And somehow, that terrifying truth might be the most freeing thing of all.